It's Halloween. Though Halloween is so secularized now, this occasion has a significant Catholic root. The name itself comes from All Hallows Eve, and that is the vigil of All Saints' Day, when Catholics remember those who have gone before us, who are now in the heaven. Those are the saints, not just those who were officially canonized by the church, but all who are in heaven, because even them are also saints. As Catholics, if we want to observe the Halloween, I think it should express the beauty and the depth of the Feast of All Saints, as that's how it was intended to be. It should be an act of true devotion to God, whose saints give us hope that we too may one day enter into the kingdom prepared for God's holy ones from the beginning of time. I think it's providential that as we celebrate the Feast of All Saints, our gospel today talks about the kingdom prepared by God for us. When God created us, it was His intention for us to go back to this place. This is actually a testimony that we are all called to be saints, to be holy. By the virtue of our baptism, we were set aside to be saints. All of those baptized into Christ and in the state of grace, they can rightly be called saints. And there's a place in heaven for them. Our gospel talks about the Beatitudes. In Latin, this word means happiness. And according to Aristotle, he was a Greek philosopher. Happiness is the central purpose of human life. Our goal is always to be happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, Jesus wants us to be happy. However, Jesus' concept of happiness is much deeper than that of Aristotle. For Jesus, real happiness is being able to recognize His presence, that there's always grace to be found in every situation. In the gospel, Jesus instructs His disciples about the reversal of blessedness in being poor. For the poor are the beloved of our Heavenly Father. They are the poor of God. And our saints are a good attestation to this statement. Some of them were poor. They were persecuted. They were reviled. Now, the reward is great in heaven. In a sense, the Beatitudes teaches us that if we choose God amidst our poverty, amidst our persecution and sorrow, we will be blessed and be truly happy. Beatitudes speak to us today and direct our attention to our future destiny in heaven, where glory and everlasting happiness is achieved. To sum it up, happiness is a quest to search Jesus in every situation we are in, either it's good or bad. There's always a grace, and we have to find that silver lining. Now, going back to Aristotle, I think he was right when he said our actions are always directed towards happiness. That is really true. Every time we act to move ourselves closer to happiness. And as Christians, as Catholics, we know that our happiness is found in Jesus. If we as Christians truly believe that, then our desire for happiness should cause our actions. In other words, those actions should bring us closer to God and not farther away from Him. Those actions should bring us back to God, because that's how He intended it to be in the first place when He created us. As our Creator, God desires for us is to return to Him, where true and eternal happiness is found, and where all the saints are right now. And we are invited to this place because we are all saints.